Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Being on Stage, the only podcast that gives you motivation, inspiration, and confidence to be better on stage. No matter how you entertain, sing, dance, band, comedian, public speaking, MC, drag, burlesque, performance art, or street performer, this is the show for you. Hey rock stars, Reggie Dawson here, host of the Being on Stage podcast. So, you rehearsed. Congratulations, you've rehearsed. You know your stuff, you know what you're doing. Let me ask you this quick question. Do you trust yourself to pull it off? Do you trust yourself to make it happen? And maybe it's just one performance, maybe it's the whole enchilada, the whole career. Do you trust yourself? Do you really trust yourself to just, make it happen? It's a simple question. If you're jumping right into yes, great. If you're sitting there wondering, scratching your head, going, what in the hell is this guy talking about? Do I trust myself? What? So listen, not to slam anybody, but you know you have the talent. You've rehearsed for this performance. You've gotten ready. You know, you got a great outfit. You got a great routine. You got a great, everything's wonderful. Everything great. All your friends are coming. It's great. You know your stuff. Do you trust yourself? If your answer is not like hands down yes, that's fine. That's fine. So let's back up. Let's back up from the one performance. Do you trust yourself? Let's talk about on a larger scale. You want to be successful as a performer on that stage, like every single time. You want to be successful every time? All right, let's break it down. So listen, 3 simple steps. And 3-step process. Oh, write it down. You don't have to take notes. It's so simple. You can take notes if you want to take notes. But listen, 3 easy steps. First, you have to, get this, believe. You have to believe that you deserve to be successful. That's mind blown. I know. Listen, sit down in your chair, sit back, relax, Jack. Sometimes as performers, we get trapped in a feeling of we're not good enough. I'm never going to be as good as, insert some name here. I can't do it as good as them. I can never be that great. I can't keep up with social media like they do. I can't get as many bookings as them. I'm not getting paid as much money as them. I'm not good enough. We get caught up in all these negative feelings and negative emotions and get so down on ourselves that we stop believing in ourselves. Now, let me tell you this. First of all, there is no greater power in your possession than the belief in yourself. Boom! Did you feel that? Did you feel those goosebumps while man, I got goosebumps when I said it. But listen, truth talk, you don't have any greater power. I mean, you could be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, strongest man in the universe, whatever. There's no greater power than the belief in yourself. You don't have any other greater power. That is your best thing you got going for you, is believing in yourself. You have to believe that you deserve to be successful on stage. We cannot get trapped in those negative feelings. We can't get trapped going down that negative whirlpool or black hole or abyss or whatever is going to suck you in to believing that you're not good enough or you don't deserve this or you can never get there. Because belief is your first step. Whether it's one performance, whether it's your whole career, whether it's making it through this next hurdle, it doesn't matter. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to fail. Period. The end. Goodbye. Press stop. Poof. Reggie out. Now I'm not. Don't stop. I'm still going. Huh. But listen, you gotta believe. You have. I feel like Tinkerbell. Clap your hands if you believe in fairies. Well, clap your hands if you believe in yourself, my friend. Seriously, you gotta believe in yourself. It's powerful. Having that just knowing that you deserve this and knowing that you can do it, that's powerful, man. That just, that is intense. That is an intense feeling, knowing that you can do it. Tell you. So second, now listen, second step, you got to work for it. Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, belief is not enough. No. Success does not come easy. Now you recognize, you believe that you deserve it, you believe that you can do it, you still have to put in the work. You still have to rehearse. You still have to, learn new things and keep getting better and repetition, and all of that stuff. You still got to keep growing. You still got to continue to work at it. The belief, yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you believe in yourself. 100% you should believe in yourself. But you have to put in the work. You have, you got to believe that you can do it. But then you got to work to do it. Then you got to work for it, you know? It ain't like wishing upon a star. It's not like saying, I believe that I can be as famous and as great as Beyonce. I believe it. I know it's true. I can do it. Okay, now do it. Period. Put in the work to get there. Listen, all these entertainers, and I use Beyonce because she is an easily recognizable, hard-working performer. True performer. You know that she's worked hard to get there. She's paid her dues. She stands for something. She is a great performer. She's not the only one. She's just the first one that comes to mind right now. Because, you know, she's all in the media right now, man. She's doing great things. Anyways, you still have to work at it. You still got to get there. She didn't just, like, wish and hope and believe and poof, like, you know, fairy godmother came in and said, bippity boppity boo, you're Beyonce. It doesn't happen like that, Jack. I think I call people Jack. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. It doesn't happen like that. You have to put in the work. Success does not come to those that sit idle. Success is not going to come to you if you just cross your fingers, your toes, and your eyes and say, I believe. You got to put in the work. I had to put in the work. You got to put in the work. She had to put in the work. He had to put in the work. You know, list every person that you look up to and tell me which one just believed in themselves and got lucky and didn't have to work for it. Send me an email, Reggie@beingonstage.com. Send me an email and tell me who didn't have to work for their success. I dare you. So the third step in my fantastic process to be successful on stage, the third and final step is right back where we started. You got to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to make it happen. Sometimes you just have to take that step. You know, you've rehearsed, you've prepared, you've worked for it, you believe in it, you know that you can do this. Now trust yourself to make it happen. Take that step and trust that you got you. You know, you always say, like, I got you, man, I got your back. You got to have your back. You have to trust and know and believe in yourself and just trust yourself. Oh, I'm getting wound up. I'm sorry. You gotta trust yourself to let it happen, you know? There's this movie, oh my god, I used to watch this movie all the time when I was a kid. It was by the Disney Channel, which is different than Walt Disney Studios. You know, it's by the Disney Channel original movie and all that. Halloween Town. That was one of their greats. Like, honestly, it's I want to say it's like a Disney cult classic, but not to the level of Hocus Pocus, like nowhere near. She says magic is very simple. All you have to do is want it and then let yourself have it. And I feel that way about performing, except all you have to do is believe it, work for it, and then trust yourself to have it. Trust yourself to go out there and make it happen and do the things that you've rehearsed. You have a process. Trust the process that you've gone to. Trust your creative process. Trust the talent that you possess. Trust the passion that burns inside you. You believe you can do this. You know that you deserve it. Now trust yourself to make it happen. Again, that power that you have, that belief in yourself, let that shine through all the way to the finish. And trust yourself. Trust yourself to do it. Don't worry about the audience. Whoa, Reggie, what do you mean don't worry about the audience? You tell me it's all about the audience. Now you're telling me don't worry about the audience? Hold up! No, listen. Yes, it's all about the audience when you step on stage. You got to have that connection. You got to be there and interact with them and make them feel something every performance is something unique to them. That's how it's got to feel. But what I'm talking about right now, trusting yourself to go out there, this is not the point when you're worried about the audience, okay? You have got to trust in all the work that you have done that it's going to happen. And just Let it happen. Don't change things last minute. Don't make last minute tweaks. Trust it. Trust the whole process that you've gone through. Trust these 3 steps. Trust yourself. Just do it. You have to trust. They'll get what you're putting out on stage. I get so wound up about some things some of the times. I'm like breaking a sweat right now, wiping my forehead, wiping my mustache, my face off. I'm literally sweating as I'm yelling into this microphone at you about trusting yourself and trusting the process. But it's 100% true. So let me go back and just kind of wrap all this stuff up, because I kind of went off for a while. I kind of went off my rockers. So, 1, believe that you deserve this. Believe that you can do it. 2, work for it. And 3, trust yourself to make it happen. That's it. That's the 3-step process to be successful on stage. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know, scream it from the top of the mountains. I don't care. It's nothing. Listen, I'm not copywriting this or anything. You can share it, whatever. That's the process. That's the only way you're going to be successful on stage, is believing in yourself, working for it, and trusting yourself, really. You gotta trust yourself as a performer. You just have to. Could you imagine a trapeze artist that goes out there and doesn't trust himself? No net. Yeah, think about that next time you question if you can do something. Keep working hard, my friends. Connect with me on Instagram or Facebook at Being On Stage. There's a Facebook group. You can get there by going to beingonstage.com/group. I also have an email address set up for, questions or anything like that. Reggie at beingonstage.com. Questions, feedback. If you just want to say, hey, whatever. I'm game. Yeah, so I guess that's that, and I'll just end it here and sign off saying, keep on shining.